Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Get my stuff set up here. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to clean up my craft room, organize it, and get something ready. Well, hey there, Miss Terrell. Whew, it's hot down here. Our central air broke, and we have all of our air conditioners in the windows upstairs, but down here it's like, ooh. Hey, pig. No way. So I started these lives over on Facebook, but for some reason people were coming in, they were missing, they weren't getting notifications, or I don't have any fans down here, so I'll suffer for a little bit, but I'll be all right. This is like my sauna. So I couldn't get any commenters. Like I can see where a bunch of people were viewing, so I'm just going to continue it here, and then I'll post the link over there if people are interested in watching it, because I don't think I have that many crafty people on my Facebook for some reason that want to follow lives over there. So this is what I was working on. I challenged myself. I was picking random letters to do the alphabet. And this is all the stuff you get in the mail, just junk, scraps, anything I had laying around. So I had letter A done. I just pick random stuff. Let's see what letters I have done here. For B, I did Buzzy Bee. And these are cool because you can turn these into journaling cards or do whatever you want with them, really. They're really cool. Put them in tucks. There's F for farm. And then I did what I add to junk journals. I put a charm and a piece of rickrack. This is fun. And then, I forgot G. I did garden for G. And then I have, of course, H for horse. Got to have my horses. And then I have P for pirate for P, and I did ships and stuff. I wished I would have had, I had a bird image, but I didn't have like a pirate with a patched eye. I thought that was cute. And then R, I did a rainy day. I sleep because it makes me sleepy. And then serenity. I love serenity. Perfect word. What the heck did this fall off of? I don't see no holes there. This had to fall off of something nature. I have it on this one. Nope. I don't know what this fell off of. I lost the charm. Well, we're going to go ahead and stick it on the rainy day. And these are little ball pens, and they're really cool because you can dangle charms from them. So we're going to stick this right here on this piece of rickrack. Hopefully it won't come off. Okay, Tammy, just jab yourself. This ball pen's being stubborn. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I'll glue this back down again. Okay, get some more glue. So when it's open, yeah. I love it that the Dollar Tree sells my favorite glues now. When I can find them. The only thing is that I haven't seen it in a clear yet. They sell it in the little brown bottles with the white for $1, but I gotta pay a little bit more money at Walmart to get the clear. So we'll let that dry. And then what I do is I take my junk mail. Like, I have nothing better to do. When I'm watching TV, I can't just sit and watch TV. I have to keep busy. So I'm either playing on my Big Shot or I'm cutting paper. So I have this nice juicy shoebox filled with fabrics on top, but underneath of it's paper stuff. So I'm going to take the papers out. And I'm not prepared for this. So we'll see what letter we come up with next. This is all filled. Turn it around. This is all filled with snippets of junk papers. Because that's what we junk journalers do. So let me find a letter to play with that I have not done. Did I do F? Yes, I already did F. I'm never prepared. I'm always random. Because I just feel like, I don't know. Every time I prepare, it never turns out like I planned. So I just random it. Let's see here. Well, geez, these letters are already done. This one's not done. Okay, let's try this. Find another C word. Oh, here's a good one too. So I have pictures to do the one. Not sure about the other. Go through my nifty box over here. The supplies, I think, is the hardest part. Once you get the supplies together, you got it going on. Hey, Eddie man. How are you doing? Are you all having a good night out there? It was weird here earlier. It got like really bright outside and then it like went to darkness. I was like, okay. I'm exhausted. Me and Angela, we went in private StreamYard last night, guys. I did not get to bed till 8 o'clock this morning. She kept me on all night. But I love Ange. She's been gone for a while. And she came back, so we had a lot of catching up to do. But that was absolutely a blast last night. That was a random live stream. I never expected the people to come in that did last night. That was very surprising. And it was fun. If anybody wants to come out to panel, just let me know. All I'm doing is putting stuff together tonight. You can craft, you can chat, do what you want. If you want to come up and jibber jab with me, let me know, and I'll put the link in the stream. How come I'm not finding anything to go with these 2 words? As much as I cut, there's got to be something in here. And 2, you got to find like really tiny stuff because it's got to fit on A. This kind of gets you practicing for doing some embellishing because you have to fit everything on. This is a note card size. Like, I don't see where all this stuff is. I need like snippets of like party stuff, like balloons, and I'm not seeing anything like that in here. So, I get this letter done. Yes, I got that letter done. Got that letter done too. Got horses done already. Got that letter done too. That's not gonna work. Let's see. There's a folder. I don't know if there's anything in there I can find to use or not. We are really winging it tonight. Gonna get my brain working over here too. Feel the love. That could be a part of caring. I have care and celebrate. And I'm not finding anything to go with either one of them over here in my clippings for letter C, because I haven't done a C yet. You're a good boy. Are you sure? Hey, Javar. Hey, trolls can be fun if you get the right ones. They can be pretty comical. I tell people I'm an angel too, but nobody believes me. Let's see here. They think I'm crazy. I could kind of work for a picture. I'm randomly setting stuff aside so I can use it. Couple of my favorite YouTubers are selling tonight, and I had to leave, but that's okay. I like going to sales on here and having fun. But I also need a break from them too. All these pictures are too big. These will be for other projects. There might be... I might have to go through this one book I have. I might be able to find some stuff in it. I got a lot of cutouts, people. I mean, a lot. Still not finding anything with celebration. I will have to work on that one. This is rough. It's reindeer. I got lots of Christmas, lots of Halloween, but nothing what I'm working on. Of course. Isn't that how it always goes? More bees stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing a bunch of stuff in this box that I'm working on presently, but I'm sure I have other cutouts somewhere else. I just don't know where they're at. So, there's another little pile. Yay, let's see if we have anything in here. I guess I could get the pieces ready before I start my live, but, you know, to get the real effect of a crafter, being a crafter, you got to put up with the time-consuming stuff, too. That's why I don't edit. Now, if I oil paint it, I would have to. I wouldn't have a choice. Because sometimes them suckers can take 3 months to dry. But I'm not a painter, so don't have that problem. Who says you're a good boy? Your mom? All moms say their kids are good boys. That would be cute. I found another piece. That'll work. Okay, I think I am done going through this particular scrap set. Okay, put these back in here. And then I might be able to pull from that. Okay. So A, E, let's work on C. These ones here were just ombre ones I found. Oh, that needs glue too. Some are regular journaling cards. Some are like a blue ombre. I like journaling cards because you can get a whole bunch of them in play. No, that's why I like using file folders too. Because if you ever notice when you look at buying crafting paper, it's so much more expensive. But if you buy like a filing folder and cut it up, or you use note cards, you can get a whole bunch for a little bit. Now, I do know I had a pack. There they are. Of baby wipes. Because we like our baby wipes. Keep my mat clean the best I can. Okay. Get this out of the way. And I did find my work mat. I finally found it when I was cleaning up my room. So my mat doesn't keep getting glue and dirt on it. That's what this is for. So we're going to use it today to protect my horsey. Okay. Today I'm going to use, I don't want to use all my blue ombres up, so I'm going to grab. These are bigger. Oh, that isn't going to work. We'll poo-poo. How much bigger these are they? Wow. Those are huge. I don't know where my medium-sized ones are. They must be upstairs. Well, blah, blah. Oh, here's some. I'm like, wait a minute. Now we got some down here somewhere. Okay. There's one. So we get some blue. We get some yellow. Get some white, so we'll set these over here. Okay. This is we are Memory Keepers quarter punch. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Angeli. I haven't got a chance to do your mail out yet. I will get it out. I got a busy week this week. I get to come live tonight. Tomorrow, I have to go somewhere for a little bit, and I don't know what's going to happen with my day tomorrow. Friday, me and my daughter have an appointment to get our nail manicures and our nails done, so I'm pretty excited. So I got some busy days coming. I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Yeah, I'll get it there. Plus, I got to find a box to pack it in. We Are Memory Keepers is one of my favorite brands because it works. You know, like I'm not a brand thing. You know, I go generic too with things, but I really like their products. I'm not pleased with Frisco's though. Frisco's has great, when you're cutting fabric, they have awesome, you know, stuff that you can cut with, like you're measuring and all that kind of stuff. But I cannot stand using their products when it comes to cutting paper. It's like their blades just, Frisco's, fix your blades. They get dull too fast. It's like you're constantly replacing their stupid blades. I don't like that. So I dumped my Frisco stuff. I got rid of it. But for you people out there that are like me, they can't stand to read a ruler. I'll do by inches. I'm good. But all those, you know, 16ths and 8ths, they have a ruler out. I kept telling my husband, I want a ruler that I don't have to sit and figure out the measurement. I want the exact measurement. And this was so funny because Maddie pulled this up on her channel and I was like, yes, because he was telling me they didn't make it. Well, he lied. These ones here's got every single measurement. You got 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, 1/4. I'm not a measurer. I was raised a pinch of this, a dash of that. So I absolutely love this ruler. It's awesome. And they sell them on Amazon. And no, I don't have no affiliate codes or anything like that. I just love this ruler. Okay. And then, of course, I have my handy dandy Realtree one that I use too. That doesn't have all the little things, but you know. I just need a little toolkit down here now. I have a toolkit somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. So the words I have to pick from today is C for celebrate, which is going to go back in the box because I don't want to use that one. I like the word care. I think that's just an awesome word. So when I do these cards, I try to think of what does the word mean to me? And this is really cool because you just let your mind go free. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular or what somebody tells you to do. You just do whatever. And where are my Lindy sprays? Ugh, they're not down here either. They're upstairs. Everything's like upstairs, downstairs. So they're constantly moving stuff. So that's not going to work. So you know what? We're just going to have to wing it and put it on a white background. I kind of wanted to give it some color, but we'll live. Because I'll probably cover it anyways. So I did get this though. I had bought this at a sale a long time ago on Patty's channel. And I finally brought it downstairs, and guess what? I was able to clean up all the scissor mess beside me. I love it. It's a tin box, and it's got the 3 sections. It holds all my scissors, everything that I could just pluck away. I'm getting my crafting room organized. Once I get it organized, everybody will see a view of it, but it's not done yet. I'm trying to get all my favorite things in here because my craft room, you know, if you look around on YouTube and you type in, you know, redoing craft rooms, my craft room is not going to look like a YouTuber's craft room. I want my craft room to be my style and my taste. So I'm not going to be making trips to IKEA and spending all this extra money on these cabinets and things like that. I want my store to pull off my favorite things. So with that being said, I own a bookstore, which everybody knows, and I am taking all of the shelves in my bookstore and I'm turning them into my craft holders, supply holders. And I'm moving my books in a different area. And in the meantime, it is a disaster when you have a specific size room and you've got 2 businesses in it. A mess isn't even the tip of the iceberg of what this downstairs looks like right now. It's like a disaster. You would think somebody come in here and bombed me. It's that bad. But I have a good path. It's about all I got down here, but I do have a path. And it's just a lot of work, a lot of sweat and tears, but it's good. It's getting there. So I did want to go out and buy a bunch of baskets and all this other stuff until I know exactly what sizes I need, because I started to do that and then it was like, oh my goodness, this is overflowing. It's not going to work. Like, for instance, my rubber stamp collection. No way is it going to fit in just a big basket. Like, it even overflows a small laundry basket. That's how many rubber stamps I got. I got a really good deal because a friend of mine contacted me through YouTube, Facebook, and told me that a YouTuber was selling off like 3 shelves of stamps and all my, when you see this collection, it will blow your mind. And I only paid $35 for all of it, including shipping. And they're expensive. Like, if you go into Joann's Fabric, sometimes one of those squared ones costs like 20 bucks a piece. So yeah, I got a good deal on this. So I jumped on it. So I got those, and then I went to a church sale locally. They had a crap load of Stampin' Ups, like some brand new, some slightly used, and they were like only like $2 to $4 a container filled with stamps. So yeah, thought I could fit it in a basket. Guess what? I need a tote. So I decided what I'm going to do is take, because I don't need any more stamps. Like, I'm good on stamps. I have a lot of variety. So I'm done. Once I fill that tote and set it aside, I'm finished with that. And then I have 2 boxes filled of napkins, shoe boxes. That's good enough for me. I know some ladies on here would have 5 totes, been collecting for years. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm limiting, like, I'm turning my crafting area into a pantry so that, like, I have a basket full of Nuvo drops. The color runs out, I'll just replace it. I'm not exceeding the limit of that particular basket. This is how you control not to overbuy crafts. This is exactly how you do it, is you give yourself a limited space, and that's it. I have 1 container getting pretty full of fabrics, and I think that's plenty. I don't need to have 4 or 5 totes of fabrics. I think 1 tote's plenty, and it's a decent sized tote, not like a huge one, but one that slides under my table. I think my cell phone fits like 5 times across the top of it. And then it's like, it's a nice size. And then I have another tote under my table. I have an 8-foot table down here and a 6-foot table. And underneath the 6-foot table, I have a tote that's filled with books that were falling apart. I took the pages out of them, to use to make envelopes and like embellishments and stuff. But if I don't end up using that paper, I'm okay with it because I live near a recycling center. So I know it's not going to go to a landfill. It's going to end up in recycling, which is good. And what else? Oh, on the 6-foot table, I have all my stuff lined up for my next live sale. I just got to plan the date and get some pricings down on some items. So I will be having a sale hopefully this month at some point. So I'm going to get that out of the way. And then what doesn't sell will go into my Etsy store because I definitely need to get that off the ground. And I have this problem. You know, you learn your flaws as you go along. And like I was telling Sandy, I always tell Sandy, hey, give me some ideas. Because I have a tendency, like, if I have an open bookshelf, I never block the front of it. And I just noticed this. And this is funny because I've done this for years and I never realized it until I started building my craft room. And I was really thinking, because I like to think things through, like, even before I scrub a carpet or scrub a room down and I go to rearrange my rooms, I always think it through and make a plan before I do it. I have to think of what it's going to look like because I don't want to be in the middle of it and then have to change it around. Everything that I have with drawers, I block. I don't know why I do that. Like, if I have a dresser in my room that's got drawers in the bottom, I have a tendency of like piling stuff in front of it and I make it harder for myself. But if it's open, I don't. Is that like weird or what? Like all my bookshelves, there's nothing that's blocking any of the shelves, but everything that's got a door on it is blocked. And I was sitting in my kitchen the other day and I was looking around my kitchen. I thought, you know, all the upper cabinets I don't have a problem with, but like I have this island sitting in my kitchen and my plastic bags from the grocery store, I have them all in bags blocking the front of a door. And then I got to look into the one side of my kitchen's okay because there's no doors. And then there's like my buckets, my moss and brooms, like in between that cabinet and the refrigerator. But then I go down the part of my kitchen towards, because I have a washer and dryer hookup upstairs too. We have one down here too, but I got tired of climbing the steps. I ended up climbing them anyway. So I should have just left it down here. But my husband hooked up a washer and dryer hookup upstairs so I didn't have to climb all the time to do laundry. And I was looking at my kitchen, you know, the great big cabinet you have at the end of your kitchen, and I have it blocked. I was cleaning my cabinets out and I was pulling out like plastic containers that need to be recycled because I used to save so much for leftovers. Well, now I've got to clean them out because I got too many. You know, when you wash up your butter bowls and stuff like that, I used to do that before Thanksgiving so I could send my kids home with leftovers. And I'm thinking, what the heck? I've got like a whole box of plastic sitting in front of another cabinet and I can't get to it. And then I got to reach over top of it to even use my toaster. My husband laughs at me. I tell you, I don't know why I do it. It's just, it must be a habit. So I have to really watch that. So I started to do my craft room and I told Sandy, I just bought these 2 little gray drawer things to store some little things in. And as soon as I set them on the table, I had them blocked with piles of paper. And I'm like, oh God, Tim, you got to stop this. I can't even do it on top of a tabletop. So what I ended up doing, this is so funny, because I don't want to go out and buy a crap ton of totes either. So what I ended up doing, because I want certain things within reach, like I like having my scissors and my go-tos. Like I have to really pay attention to what I use the most in crafting, because us crafters want everything we want to use around us and we can't. There's going to be some things you got to walk across the room to get. So I decided to take some boxes I had, because I don't have a bunch of totes, and I flipped them upside down and I have them sitting, you know, the open parts on the bottom. Chronic, you coming up here with me? Are you coming up here with me, Missy? But anyways, so I flipped some boxes upside down, and I love it because it's under the table, and my plastic container can sit on top of the box, and I'm in reaching distance of grabbing my charms and things I want to do. And guess what? They'll never be blocked because they're on the bottom of a box. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm just jibber jabbing about my little flaws up here. Sounds good. Here, let me get the link. But it's just crazy. The stuff that you learn about yourself. When you're, when you're trying to organize. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm learning like some major flaws I have and didn't even realize it. There's the link. I don't know. The food for thought, people. Food for thought. But they had these cute little containers. I found these at one of our dollar stores. Look how cute this is. And I don't want to have a bunch of plastic containers that have drawers because they tend to, if you put too much weight on, they tend to bow. So I'm not really big on having a bunch of plastic containers. But this is what it looks like. So I give you an idea what I'm talking about. Gotta pull it up because it won't let me pull a drawer out. Look how cute these are. They're the Starlights. See if I can get my camera to focus. I hope you guys can see this. And it has drawers, like these tiny drawers. There's only 3 of them, and they're little. They're only like, hold on a minute. This stand is only like 10 inches tall. That's it. So it's like flat drawers that I can put my charms and like my ball pens and things like that in it. What did I just do? Sorry, I'm hitting the keys over here. Oh my gosh, Tammy, what the heck did you do? Thank God that didn't send. I just typed out 200 E's. Chronic. Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta backspace these out. They're all stuck in my send button. You'd think a little kid was over here playing on my keyboard. Okay. I'm making a mess over here. So anyways, that little this little thing sits on the bottom of a cardboard box under here. So I have easy access and I know I won't block it. To make a long story short, I like it because I like having certain things within reach and certain other things it doesn't matter. Hold on. I made a little bit of a mess over here. Okay. There's some magazine pages. Shh. And then on top of that plastic container, I'm just going to store my glue guns and some plastic bags. I have my glue guns stored in a pie pan. One of those little tin pie pans. They're great for holding glue guns, hot glue guns. Okay. Hold on. Gotta fix my chair. Okay. Back to my project. So let's get the glue going. We're going to do the word care. We're going to put this at the top. Okay. Now, things that I care about, that I was raised to care about, is my mom and dad, with our help of their kids. We used to do the weeding of the garden, and my mom would can foods and fill our little food pantry. So I am going to put canned goods on here because to me, it showed that they cared to feed us. And they took care of the food that we ate. So we'll have a little thing of food here. And then, who doesn't love the care of plants? Love this. Let's see how big that is. So we're going to take, put this picture down the side. We're going to have a little plant on there. And sometimes people make artist trading cards on here, which is little cards that you can fit inside of baseball card pockets. And then you can stick them in an album. I'm working on one of those too. We got a bunch of ATC artist trading cards is what they're called, that needs to go in. So before I glue those down, I'm going to kind of look. I made these folders. I took these folders and I used old books, and I took my yarn, and I used my Crop-A-Dile, the smaller side, to punch the holes in here. And then I took, if I put these in a needle. I don't remember how I did it, but I put them through the holes. And then I tied it over here on the end. But this is what I love about Mod Podge versus Elmer's clear glue, because this never got sticky. I actually took my fingers, I didn't even use a brush, and I put it all over this with my fingers to give it that look. When you decoupage, I use clear Elmer's glue, and it's amazing. I've got just a tiny sheen where it doesn't have to be too shiny the way I like it. I like a little bit of matte with a little bit of shine, but none of these folders stuck together. And I have this one and a couple other folders I did. And what I decided to do was, I sold a couple of these at one of my sales too, and I put some pictures in so people could use them. But a lot of National Geographics are in these. I'll show you a couple more. These are so cool. If I was working on a under the sea, this is where I store all the papers for fish and everything that's ocean. They all go in this folder that I made. I don't need the back covered because I only see the front. And these can sit in like a file folder or in a box or something. I set them on my shelf. This here were pages. I did the same thing. This is all done with clear Elmer's glue as a decoupage. And none of these stuck together. It was amazing because Mod Podge sticks. And I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like it. But this is my floral. This one here I made, and I turned it into places that you see. So this way, this is how I organize. Like when I go to do a altered journal, I pluck from these and I know exactly what kind of journal I'm making because the folders show it. This one here is another Under the Sea folder. So what I do when somebody tosses National Geographics, it kills me because they have beautiful photography and I love photography. That was one of my first passions when I was like in 7th grade. Well, even younger than that. I had a 110 camera and all of them. And these are the kind of pictures that I snip out of National Geographics or any book. Like if you find any kind of nature books, and I'll tell you a really good place to get books is library sales. Anytime people are doing destashings, you can go through and look for florals and Under the Sea and just different types of books, botanical, whatever you want. And I pluck, and this is where it goes. Hey, Lisa. Welcome in, and I'll get some of the coral, some of the Under the Sea plants. And like I said, this is my plucking folder when I do an Under the Sea journal. Look how beautiful this is. This is gorgeous. Who throws this stuff away? I can't. Look how beautiful that is. I would love to go scuba diving and see this stuff. Look at that. He is so cool looking. So, you know, this is one of my Under the Seas. And it makes it just so convenient because I have the folder sewed up the sides and I just use it as a tuck. Stick all my stuff in here. And then my scenic ones can be anything. This one's filled with stuff, pictures, all kinds of goodies outside, trees and everything. This is another pluck folder. So it just gives you an idea. So then I come across, and another thing that I wanted too was sometimes, like, I notice when I've used Mod Podge over napkins, it flakes. Like, I Googled a sealant and it said something about acrylic. I haven't had it flake using this. Like, this is 2 pages right here, and it's not coming up. Like, this is decoupage down. And that's another reason why I like the Clear Elmer's. I'm telling you, people, it works fantastic. I have a whole thing of Mod Podge, and I'm just not impressed with it. But this is, I think this was a, I'm trying to think of what kind of magazine this was. Popular Science, maybe? Hold on. Popular Mechanics. I have Popular Sciences up there and Popular Mechanics and stuff like that. And I decided to use the pages to do this of just the advertising. I thought the advertising pages were really cool to do this folder with. So that's what I did it with. So anything that's going to look like advertising or anything like that's going to be in here. So the popular magazines I used is, get the year, maybe. This is an old one. I don't know. It doesn't say what the year was, but look at that. I had plenty of experience with different cigarettes during the war. It's Camels with me. But I put these up for sale and nobody was interested in them. So I used, this is September of 1947. So, and I got a whole bunch of these upstairs, like different years and stuff, and a whole bunch of different styles. I sold some of them, but some of them I didn't. So I decided to use them for decoupaging purposes and things, because it's like a walk through the past, you know? You flip through these, boy, it brings back a lot of memories of when all this stuff was brand new, coming out, and just these advertisements kill me. Look at this radio. Sensational new 1948 FM Midwest radios. All the stuff my parents got to see when they grew up too. So this is cool. Want a government job? Start $1,759 to $3,000 a year. That would really suck in these prices. It's funny to go back and look at the inflation and the money they made back then. Cracks me up. Remember watching episodes of Little House on the Prairie, and they're working the lumber yard. They were so happy that they could make $25 in like 2 weeks or $2. I'm like, oh, that's just so funny. So I want to take and see if I can find any care pictures in here before I actually glue these down. So we have feeding care, we have plant care. We have a farm dog chasing sheep. Find something in here about care. Look how cool that paper is. Ooh, that would be awesome if you could take in old 1940s. They're not out of copyright, but something like this is so cool. When you can find something like from the 1800s or early 1900s, it's out of copyright. It's so cool to copy these type of pages and use them in journals. So you can keep reusing them, but this isn't out of copyright. So you can't. Got to use the originals. This stuff is so cool. See how all of our stuff has grown. Look at this guy. He's a referee. There's the signal for roughing, clipping, illegal contact with the ball, illegal pass. Oh, I would not want to be a referee. Wonder how many times they got cussed out and beat up. Here's a weather. Thunderstorm cell. Weather pattern predictions over here. But these pages are so flimsy. Like, you cannot bend these and stick them in a journal. You cannot sew these into signatures. Because the paper is just too weak. You definitely can only use this type of paper to decoupage with, or, you know, something that you're going to create with it, but you can't sew them back in because it's like these tear so easy. Like, they're so fragile. So that's why I started sticking them on the folders and decoupaging them on, because I knew that they would fall apart if I used them for anything but collaging. Look at that camera. What is that? No, that's a film. Automatic film changing feature. Yeah, a portrait camera enables a photographer to make exposures every 2 seconds. Guess it is a camera. That's cool. And there's the old film projectors with the double rails on them. That's cool. But it's so cool. It is. I love this stuff. Just going back, and it's like a blast from the past. How far this nation has come. And some of these people that's lived to be 100 years old, oh, they could write a story. I'm sure. About the changes they've seen. Look how cool that is. Ha! Helmets they used to wear in the war, they turned them into flower pots. That's a pretty cool idea. I like the colors. Like, look at the colors on these pages. There's like a peachy orange tone. A double jointed bus. That's interesting. Look at that walker gadget. That poor guy. Curb climber for crippled persons. That looks like torture. It like surrounds them. That does not look comfortable at all. Look at these bicycles. Look at that. The bicycles are so funny. When Joe Brass's bedstead broke, two of the bicycling brothers attached the wheels to build a couple of bikes. Family Cycle has 5 seats and 3 wheels. Right when Charlie pedals, Dummy walks down the street. They look like bed frames. That's hysterical. That is so funny. Okay. Look at these bikes. Look how cool these are. Oh my goodness. I took this apart, but I didn't go through the pages because I used part of the book and I put the rest of it in there, and I can't believe all the stuff that's in this one. That's too funny. Tops and tops. Those little spinning top tools we used to have. I remember having one of those. I remember slinkies too. We used to have slinkies. We used to take our slinkies and start them off at the top of the steps and watch them just keep on going. That's too funny. These are cute. Shop notes. There's our cows. From your oil burner to top performance. Steampunk people might like these pages. These are pretty cool. 5 farming tool for electricians made from old shears. Okay, people. Why would you put metal on your hands and cut wires? Wouldn't you say that's like shock treatment? I mean, I hope that they have something on the handle that covers the metal. That would not feel good. I want 2 of these in my ceiling. They're called metal arrows on control chains, aid operation of hoist. These would be so cool to have when you're using your treadmill. So you're not leaning forward. Something you could hold from the ceiling with your hands. I don't know. I think it works out when I go through these books. Oh, looky. Oh, I got to do this one. This is so cute. It's a little baby cow. It says calf feet are kept in position with spring and hinge. That's animal care. That's so stinking cute. So we're going to cut out this little moo-moo. We'll put him in the picture too. This is why I wanted to look through this first, because I wanted to see if there was anything in here that I could add to my card. Cut this down. I like the little moo-moo. He's cute. Little baby moo-moo. Okay. He is adorable. Look at that. Might have to make a little rearranging on my card, but that's okay. We're going to take and cut some corners over here to make it look cute. Gotta be careful with this paper, though. It really is fragile. Just we'll round it off a little bit. Okay. So let's put, I want to put the little moo moo at the top because I just think he's so cute. Okay. I put you all to sleep. Where'd everybody go? So here's Moo Moo. We'll put him up there. I have to cut this down a little more. I did too. I said, hey, Sandy, when you come in here. And I even used you as an example of an idea for my store. She's the one that told me to get the wheel thing and put it under the table. I said I go to Sandy complaining to her when I need help with my clutter. You better talk to me, woman. I know your phone number. I'll call you and hound you. Hey, Mel! Where have you been hiding, woman? So put this over here. We get you busy over there doing orders. You better talk to me, Sandy. Chronic, where'd you go? I think Chronic ran away. She says she had enough of me last night. Mel. Well, I'm glad you had fun with your daughter. Me and my daughter, my oldest, we're getting our nails manicured and done on Friday. I'm pretty excited. It's her birthday, so I'm taking her out for a nail treat. Her birthday's coming up. Hers is the 18th and my dad's is the 20th. We got lots of Leos. Okay. Little scrap bags behind me. Let me get my scraps thrown away so I don't make a mess. You missed it last night, Mel. We had a party. We had a YouTube party. I will. I come on here last night just thinking, you know, I finally paid for StreamYard, so I'm unlimited hours now. I have to watch my time. And it's like so cool. Oh my goodness, guys. Any of you males in here, here's your dream bed. Look at that. Yeah, I came live last night to do the winner of the giveaway. Look at that. It's a go-kart bed. There's your dream bed, boys. See, my camera down here focuses much better. I must have my other camera on autofocus. I'll have to work with that on my other computer. I came on to do the winner, and I put in the winner is Oh my God, Mel, you missed it. Angela come in, Scotty was in here, and they all came up on my panel, and oh my goodness, we were on all night. And then 8 hours it streamed, and then I closed the stream down, and me and stayed on. I didn't get to bed till 8 o'clock this morning. My husband turned the fan on because he said we were too loud. He drowned us out so he could get some sleep. It was hysterical. I never thought when I turned on my live stream last night that was going to happen. Oh my goodness. That was fun. That's the first time I had 3 people up here. First time Angelo was in my, or Angelo. Ange was in my live. I keep thinking my grandson. Yeah. And then Scotty came up, and that was the first time she's ever been in my live. The only 2 people I've had up here has been just mods when I've had sales. Like I've never had anybody like just in. It was a lot of fun. It was hysterical. That was definitely a fun night to remember. These ads are so cool. You know, I am really going to have to go through some of these magazines and really do some cutting. Some cussy cutting. These are so cool. Too bad they're not out of copyright date, though. I wish they were. I could get some really cool journaling cards out of this. Look at that camera. Oh, my goodness. I remember my mom had a black camera when I was a kid, and it had a bulb cube right in the center of it. And I remember every single time she would take our pictures, we would see dots for hours. And she always come out with these pictures where we look like demon kids because we had red eyes. We'd be sitting around Christmas, and you'd see us all around the Christmas tree with red eyeballs. So we look like demons, Mom. Oh, it was funny, Mel. I showed pictures when me and Mike got married. My first wedding gown, my second wedding gown. Me and Mike showing off his muscles. My baby picture. I said, "Look at my mother. She made me a shabby chic baby. She stuck me in pink. I want to be in blue, not pink." You should have heard Scotty. Well, you look so cute. It was hysterical. That was fun. And Angela, oh my goodness, she is a riot. She's such a jokester. She had my hubby even laughing. She should be called Angela Chronic Laughter. I have to watch down here. I can't get excited on this camera because if I do, I'll blow your eardrums out. This is the touchy camera where my voice comes off very, very loud. I gotta whisper so I don't knock your ears off. Thank goodness I wasn't on this camera last night. Oh my God, you poor people. I'd have hurt your ears for sure. I was laughing so hard my face hurt. Trying to think of something else I could add that's really cool to this. Maybe like a couple side stuff. Let's see here. I got some trims over here. Let me see. I bought this whole bag of trims off at KK. She has some cute. Oh, this is like a really cute rickrack. How cute is that? Huh. How come I never find stuff like this here? That is so cute. You ever see a rickrack that looks like this? It's like Christmas. The only colors I ever see in this are like solid. That is really cute. I like it. I never see stuff like this here. Never, never, never. Ange, get up here. Where are you at? I'm talking about you, woman. Your ears should be burning. Did you get the link in the stream? I'm going to cut this piece off a little bit. Yay! Get your butt up here. Can you hear her messages? They're like blinging across my computer. She's so funny. Where are you at? Hey, Deb. Where is her messages going? I could see them, but it won't open for me to answer her. There she is. Hold on. Well, it's not going to let me send it to you in here, girly. You can't get links in here, remember? How are you doing, Deb? What? Hold on a minute. Facebook's getting all goofy again. I mean, Facebook. YouTube's getting all goofy again. For some reason, it's been disconnecting today. Can you see the link, Ange? Are you in here? Where are you at, Missy? Let me know if you need me to post the link again. How you doing, Deb? Come on, I need another thumbs down. Don't come in and give me one. I like a pair. I at least get two. I had two last night, too. I like a couple. Hey, thank you. Hey, Diva. I love it when they listen. They give me two thumbs down, so now I have a pair. I always at least get two. I don't think anybody's broken the record yet. Hey, the two that gave me thumbs down, go invite a third person. Give me another one. I went 3. Let's break a record. Third time's a charm. I love thumbs down. I think it's hysterical. I go in and change my preferences anyway, so it's not like they stay there. I just don't give them bragging rights. That's the only reason why I take it out. I don't care that they give them. It's funny that when they see my thumbs downs not hidden, none of those videos have a thumbs down. But when I go live where they see the thumbs ups and downs, that's the only time they give them to me. That's what I think is hysterically funny because they don't bother with the rest. They only do it when people can see it. It's like a little game you play with your thumbs down people. I My personal opinion, my thumbs uppers are my friends and family. My thumbs downers are my fans. That's what I've always said since I've been on here. They're your true fans. Oh, somebody took my thumbs down away. Come on, bring it back. Don't tease. Somebody's teasing me. Debbie. You're so funny. Oh my goodness. I love you people. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. So we have a little bit of Christmas on here. And then I like this one, but it's too big. Guess I could have used that as part of the background. I didn't think about it till it was too late. But oh well, look how pretty that is. Christina has the cutest. I'm telling you, if you people never shop at Christina KK, do you need the okay. If you people never shop at her sale, do you need me to repost the link, Ange? She has such great prices on stuff. And look at all this. She did a snippet bag. And I just look how cool this is. All this variety of stuff. She does these like bags for like real reasonable. And then I just put them all together in a bigger bag and I can pluck from them. Christina Kilborn, she goes by KK. She has great stuff. If you like have grandkids and stuff too, that you want to get like different types of crafts for, like just random bags of scraps. It can be Frozen and Disney stuff and things like that. She's amazing. I got a lot of scraps from her that my granddaughters absolutely love when we do glue books. And she'll sell it like a few dollars. She doesn't ask for like a lot in her prices. And I couldn't figure out for the longest time how she was getting her fabric so cheap. She works for Joann's. That's why she's got such amazing fabric. And not only does she get an employee discount, she uses her coupons. So when she sells her nice, really nice fat quarters, she only does them $1 a piece. You get some really beautiful fabrics off of her. Because I'm always seeing like, who's hooking these people up where they're getting reasonable prices? Because I can never find prices that's reasonable. But if you sit around and you listen and you hear what they say, you learn their secrets. And like my daughter, she's friends with the home, and she does interior design for homes. And she's the one that helped me get my first samples for wallpaper. She's the one that gave me the advice on how to do that. But she doesn't sell fabric sample books, and I wish she would, because I would love to get some fabric sample books off of her, but she doesn't carry stuff like that. I think she takes a book with pictures and she shows it and then does it that way. Hey, Scotty, I missed the last giveaway. I missed the last giveaway drawings. Boo. But oh well. I got good stuff. So where you at, Ange? Are you up here yet? I keep checking StreamYard. There's the Scotty. Ange is going to make a grand entrance. She did. Well, congrats. I can't find anything else that I want to put on here, but maybe. Oh, I know what I could use. Ooh. Let me look over here. You know, maybe. Maybe I could give it some fluff. Give it a little fluff. What do you think? Some fluff? Oh, this is what Mel calls a caterpillar. Here's your caterpillar, Mel. I can't believe that I came down here and I told you about my spider problem. I'm not kidding. It's getting bad. I told my husband we're going to have to spray down here. I mean, I like having a couple spiders hanging around, but I just clean the cabinet thing and put it down here. I go to open up the drawer and guess what? There's a spider running across it. And I'm like, freaking really? I just bought that piece of plastic and put it down there. And it already has a spider living in it. Oh, these spiders are getting out of control. Then I heard hubby smacking the wall up there and he had my dog going off. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing in there? I said, are you beating my walls down? He says, no, there was a spider. So I think the spiders are moving upstairs now. I like having a couple down here in the bookstore because, you know, they do keep the gnats away. They have a purpose. They're God's creatures. I don't want to kill them all. But I don't know, people. They're getting pretty bad. They're getting nasty. This is kind of cute. See, my mind's going down a rabbit trail now. Instead of using magazine pictures, I want to put snippet pieces on here. So that's what I'm going to do. Put some glue here. Ange, where are you at? Did you fall off YouTube? Get up here, woman. And you better have a good mic up here tonight. We couldn't hear you at the beginning of the video last night, but then after you changed, we could hear you pretty good. Come on, turn you sideways. No, don't be bad. Come on. Come on, glue bottle. I'm going to have to lay you sideways. Okay. So then we're going to snip this here. And I want a button. So I'm going to find a button. Where are my buttons? I want to put a button on this one. Ooh, what kind of button? Oh, this is a cute one. Come here. Come here. Get up here. Raise my fingers. There you go. This is a country button. It's so cute. Okay. Mel calls this a caterpillar. So we're going to take a piece of this. We're going to put a piece of caterpillar on here. This will cut it about right there. Snip it. Just for the caterpillar effect. Just give it a little wink, wink eyelash trim. Then we're going to cut another little piece. We're going to put it in the opposite direction. Because I want another piece of wink, wink. So we'll sit this way. Like so. All my button glues. Okay. And then we will put in the center the magic button. Woo! Let's get the glue build up here. And we will give it a country button. So there we go. And then look what happens. Really? You came off. You're not supposed to come off. You're supposed to be stuck right here. I really don't want to fire up my hot glue gun. You should work, like Tim says on Project One, make it work. I used to love that show. I don't know if you guys watched that or not with Heidi Klum, but oh my gosh, I used to love that. They had to go in Mood and pick out all the pieces of fabrics, and they had to make it work. That's what I feel like as a crafter sometimes. We mess up and we got to fix our boo-boos and we got to make it work. So hopefully, once this dries, we will make it work. And then let me see what I have. I'm going to try this. Try some stuff I have not opened yet. Like a dark color. These aren't dark, Tammy, but two pale colors. That will work. Yes. I try to go for primary dark colors, but sometimes I just end up with pastels. So we're going to open some Nuvo drops. Okay. So we have crystal drops, and we have this really pretty blue. This is the navy blue that I haven't got to try yet. Love these bottles. And I'm just going to go blip. Blip. These are fun. How cool is that? Yes. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to grab these ones. It's an iridescent white. This is so cool. How cool is that? Oh, this stuff is fun. This stuff is fun, people. It is fun. And this will be my care card. That is awesome. That rocks. Love it. Okay, so the video I'll post in my Facebook group over there because people didn't enjoy my lives over there. So come to YouTube then. So I have my A for Autumn card. These are my alphabet cards. And then we have the Honeybee for B. This is washi tape. And yes, some of this washi tape, Michelle, should look familiar because I bought your tin and I'm still using it. These are all stuff I cut out when I'm upstairs watching TV. This is F for farm. Even that little tractor down there, it's that like not cute. And they even have a phone book page as the background. And then I have G for garden. Everything that I think of in a garden goes under G. And then there is my horse card. All of this is out of crap that I get as junk mail. Most of it. And then this is a junk journal. See, those are sliding right there. Look how terrible those look. Nuvo Drops would have done so much better. And then this has, it's upside down. Really, get your butt down there. That's a hummingbird on a piece of fabric. There's a little music note. Because we just stick anything in our junk journals. And it's even got a little tab with there. And I really wanted a pirate, but I'm sorry, Harold is not a pirate. So I don't have a picture of a patch-eyed dude. But there is my ship card. And there's like an image of a little bird over there. So there's my letter P. Rainy day, we have flowers. Sleepy, because I'm always sleepy when it rains. And then we end up with rainbows sometimes. So that's my R card. And then my serenity. I love to hear the bubble of a fish tank. So I find serenity in all these things. My religion, music. So there's my S card. Now we have letter C, which is going to have to sit to the side and dry because I don't want to mess up my little cute little Nuvo Drops. And C means care and canning foods to feed you, your pets, of course, and your farm animals, and your plants. So that is my C card. Determined to finish what I started. And I started this alphabet a long time ago. I was doing it every Friday live on Facebook, but everybody's like, I missed you, or they never come join me, or Facebook was eating the comments. So you know how it goes. So I decided to bring it over here and show how far I got. And hopefully when I'm done with all these cards, I will have the alphabet. And I could put these in tucks in a journal somewhere, my own personal little journals or whatever. And the backs are the ombre effect note cards. And yeah, that's a Brad. I forgot that was a Brad. That little bird there wants to flip upside down. And this is all I'm putting these on. And I'm just having fun. I'm making junk cards with scraps. So there is letter C. We will put C aside. That is so cute. Okay. And what else? I was going to say something. It just went blip right out of my head. Must have been a lie. Oh, and I found my break card, people. This is my break card when I have my live sales. See, I'm in West Virginia, dude. I got an outhouse. So when I go on potty breaks, like Christmas, I used to tell people when they made fun of me in Yahoo, oh, she's from West Virginia. She's a hillbilly. And, you know, and I said, yeah, I have an outhouse. You want to find me? My Christmas lights are hanging on it. So I had to find an image of an outhouse that says occupied. So whenever we have a live sale, we're on a West Virginia outhouse potty break. So what do you think of that? That was creative. I thought that was funny when I found that picture. I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. But I'm not taking a break right now, so I'll put that aside. There she is. Yay, Chronic's coming. Lord help us. People, hold your guts. Here she is. Yay, Edge. Woohoo! That would be a good one, Mel. Big leg. A, B. We have C. We don't have a D card. G, H, I, J. We don't have a D. What can we use for D? I can hear your mic, but I can't hear your voice. I hear fumble. Are you speaking? I'm hearing your chords, Ange. I hear shuffle, shuffle. Did we break your volume last night? Where you at? I can't hear you, Ange. I see your hands. She's sign languaging tonight. Poor woman. She is the worst luck. You're far, far away. I can barely hear you. Plug in the blue one. She's fixing something over there. She's crafting her cord. She says, I'm going to craft this headset.
Oh, my word. Hello.
Yay, you're here. We can hear you.
No, I can't hear you.
What?
You're far away. Where'd you move to? Oh, my word. What? She's on the phone. I need her. I need her in my ears. Oh, my word. Why?
Can you hear the both of us in chat? I don't know how you can't hear my big mouth.
I hear you. I'm on StreamYard on my phone. And I'm trying to get this nifty little headset to work. And it won't. It hates me. I am such a wonderful technologically. Oh my word! Just keep doing your thing. I'll be there eventually. Maybe by next
I hear you
Wednesday.
good though. I hear you really good right now.
You sound like you are like at the bottom of the barrel.
And that's how you sounded like to me until you did something.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna leave her on here, and I'm sure I'll be able to still hear her. I'm gonna end up speaking in some freaking tongues, and I'm not Pentecostal.
Okay. Can you hear us in the chat? Can any of you hear us okay?
Oh, that's a good question. We do have people watching, don't we? you see, in order for me to read the chat that's over there, you're gonna end up like seeing Grand Canyon and the Space Center all in one shot. Oh my word. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay, can they hear us? Debbie Howard, I think. Yes, hello. Hello, Debbie. Oh, I see Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Frame guy. Wait, what? Hello? What's that name, Tammy? Help me.
From Ledgers to Lays, that's Mel.
Hey, Mel, what's up? See, I thought that was an F, not an L. I can't see. She's saying that she can't hear me now.
No, I hear you fine, but they say they can barely hear you, but I hear you fine. Way better than last night. Last night at the very beginning, you were so low, I had to like strain to almost watch your lips to see what you were saying.
Well, that could be dangerous, and no wonder you didn't answer me. I was practically screaming at my phone going, Tammy!
But once you fixed the mic, you sounded really good last night. You were low, but I could hear you a lot better.
And go low, 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 low. What's that? Oh, that's that apple bottom thing, huh?
I like that song.
Oh, babe, if I plugged in my headset to the iPad, like if I listened to that and listened to that chat instead of her, it would be like the comedian hour ever, because I would be answering. No, I would
and
be hooked
twerking
on phonics. Like
she would be over here doing a craft work.
Okay, baby, you want to say that to me one more time? You want to do what to me and put what? Where?
Here we go. She's turning my chat dirty.
Okay. Well, he's gonna connect something, and he says it'll work, and it is good. Okay, babe. I'll hang on. Let's go.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say, dude.
You have to take this. You'll be take this out of the mount.
I would have to. Well, after this, I have to get to the screen.
Baby, you just hang on to me. I'll take you there. Let me take control at this point. No. The wrong place.
Like, I'll take you there.
Way. Hang on. And get your mind out of the gutter.
She's like, I'll take you there.
Wait a minute.
I believe in miracles.
I'm afraid to move her. Honestly. What's this supposed to do for me?
You should be able to use this.
Oh, well, if we can do all that, I will be right back. Just a slight intermission, folks. Close your eyes. I will try not to make you sick.
C6.
And then you. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You got this, girl. You're doing great. I'll be there to do the same something.
I'm trying to figure out what to do for a D word.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I can't be dirty.
Oh,
I have to be a good girl.
because if we can double
We are going to sit back and enjoy Anne's trying to figure herself out.
Oh, that has taken country. Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
Tammy.
Now you have no picture.
Do you hear me?
Yes, Ange, but you can't hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. You just weren't answering.
Yeah, I did answer. I answered 3 times. Oh my God, Daddy.
I will get you back to the picture. Who's saying what? Go, babe.
Don't make me hurt.
I know.
She's gonna make me hurt. I know she's gonna make me
Dude,
hurt.
I'm hurt and I am messed up from last night. Holy word, I worked
My butt hurt.
things I didn't know I had.
My butt
Why
hurt
did you
because of you. We
Yo,
said on your show, like, you should
hey.
have heard us behind the scenes, lady. I'm like, we both had to pee so bad. I drank a whole root beer and water.
So
We never went
bad.
to the
I was like,
bathroom. My teeth were floating.
yeah.
Stand up, Angie. And I'm like, okay, legs, cooperate. I felt like I was stuck in sitting
I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna pee.
It's just like,
I'm
I'm
gonna pee right
gonna
now.
go, I'm gonna
Like,
pee
yeah.
my pants.
She's like, I am too.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Okay, I'm back, and I can see me on camera, but I don't see me on YouTube.
I do. I see it. I see. It looks like a Tim Holtz. You got the Timmy Holtz mask.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, my hands are really gross. I didn't know I was gonna do this. I've been in it. Okay, so it's really bad. But I'm gonna keep inking, and I don't know what. So hi everybody, who's here? I think I said hello to everybody. Hello, girl. You spiked my drink last night.
I think it was that little black tube. You had my hubby laughing so hard, Ange.
I
That was
needed that last
funny.
night. I just was, I don't know what. So let's see. I took a slight little nap, maybe, and yeah. Okay. What was I gonna do next?
Making my hubby laugh
what
is
did
a good thing.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It was.
He's
We enjoyed you guys last night.
Yeah, it was great. All right, so D, we're gonna come up with something D.
I got a couple words over here. I just got to find stuff to go with them. And if I can't, well, I don't know. I'm looking.
Why is my camera shoved all the way up here? I have no clue. Let's bring you back.
Are you using your camera arm? I see.
Yeah.
Distracting.
Hubby gave me a new thingamabobber that reaches over and does the stuff in it.
Are you flirting with Timmy over there?
Oh, don't get me started. Don't threaten me with a good time. Woo!
Shoot.
Ooh, that woke me up. Hey, how you doing? Yo.
She's flirting with Timmy.
Hey, baby. You know, just when you think I ain't got nothing left in me, say my name. Oh, sorry.
I can only
I was
imagine.
gonna act my age tonight.
I can only imagine some of the emails that poor guy's gotten.
I will never tell. Oh, you mean from other people? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, from all of you. I can only imagine when somebody comes on here and people love their stuff, how they get all, email crazy stuff. I would laugh. I had one guy who
Well, I
had a mysterious man who was emailing me, and I have no clue who it was. And he was trying to flirt with me in emails. I had a secret lover. You know what I did? I should have called him Harold. But his name wasn't Harold.
Oh, my word.
Because my email was underneath my stuff to get a hold of me. And he started saying, hi, how are you? And we started talking back and forth. And then he starts flirting with me. I said, listen, dude, I'll be your friend, but don't you dare start flirting with me. Because if you do, I'll block your ass. And he turned around and he quit. So then he would just send me emails asking me about my day. Like every single day I come on here, he was sending me an email. This is hysterical. And then all of a sudden, he starts flirting with, guess what I tell you about crossing the line? I said, this is your last warning. You had one chance. This is your second chance. Don't do it again. Some married woman ain't on here for that garbage. And he turns around.
Right.
He was real nice again, real pleasant. We were having like really cool and then he starts flirting. I said, you know what? This is over. We're not talking anymore.
Well, maybe
And then I
it
never
was
heard
just
from
like,
him again.
Well,
And it makes
that's a
you
good
wonder
thing.
sometimes, is it a troll or is it somebody testing you? Like to see why you're on the web. I don't know. People are strange on here sometimes.
People are very strange.
But
Not
somebody,
wrong.
I was in Natasha's stream when one of them came in, and one of the ladies was there. She goes, I want to hear all about these emails. And we were laughing. I would read her his emails every time he emailed me, and we were just rolling in the stream. I said, I'm just going along with it to see what he'll do. But he didn't do nothing. I mean, he didn't send any pictures or anything like that. He was just flirting. But I'll never forget one time in chat. Do you want to hear some funny chat stories? Because I got a real good one. This one was so funny.
Yes.
I will never forget it. There was a guy in the retired military guy I met, and he had a sergeant and his friend. This happened on Pal Talk. This wasn't a Yahoo story. This was a Pal Talk story.
Oh, no.
When you come into the middle of a live stream and you hear people talking and you don't hear the beginning of a sentence or what's being discussed, you can really distort conversations. So this was hysterical. Me and Sergeant, and there was another guy in the room. We were just jibber jabbing. And Sergeant, there was a guy that popped in right at this point. Sergeant comes out and he says, okay, I sent you the email. I said, okay, I'll go look at it. This guy has no clue what this email is about, but this is what he hears. I open up the email. I'm like, oh my God, that's huge. Of course, we're not laughing because it's serious what this is about. We were discussing something before this person come in. So he turns around and he says, I know. He says, it is big, isn't it? And then this other guy was in the room. He says, it sounds yummy. So then later on in the conversation, I get in trouble and I don't even have to try. Later on in the conversation, this guy says, well, can I send you an email too? And I go, I don't care if you send an email. He sends me a picture of his dick. I started rolling. I said, this is disgusting. I said, what the hell are you sending me this stuff for? And he says, well, the sergeant guy just sent you his and you were talking about how big it was. And I said, honey, that was not a dick picture he just sent me. If you would have been in here at the beginning of the conversation, you would have heard us talking about Reese's peanut butter cups. And I said, my husband likes the little ones that come in the package, but I like the ones that come out in Easter egg form. And Sergeant sent me an email, a cake the size of a Reese's cup, like the egg looking Reese's cup. That's why I said, oh my God, that's so huge, because I have never seen a cake the size of a Reese's cup. This guy totally took it into something perverted. So whenever you come into the middle of a stream or a conversation, you don't know what people are talking about. And it was crazy. Ange, get back here. That stuff's hysterical. Never assume you know what people are talking about. Never assume. That was like terrible. Terribly funny. Sergeant and the other guy, and I got to laughing so hard I was in tears. Like, you people are something else on here. He thought everybody was sharing their nasty with me. That was awful. So you always got to be careful. But that was a funny story from Pal Talk. Oh my God, I never laughed so hard. And then there was a girl that was stalking this other guy. That was a terrible one too. They had a picture share when you were in a private message on Yahoo. You could share pictures with somebody. We were talking on the mic in the chat room because you share a microphone there. And I was showing him family pictures. of like my kids and stuff, because this was a guy I knew on there for a while, and he was sharing pictures back with me, like where he lived in Canada and stuff. And this girl came in the room that was stalking him, and she was telling people, she was instant messaging our friends, telling people I was showing him nude pictures of myself just to cause trouble between my friends and I, because she was jealous that me and him were talking. Some people on here, I'm telling you, they're just awful. I gotta tell Ange, you gotta pick your battles, dude. Let me switch over here. Is she back up here? Nope. Ange, get back up here. She must have crashed. Oh, I know. Some of the stuff people do on here. It's like I said, there's not too much I haven't seen and heard on here before, because you go through so many people, and the net changes so fast. It's like one minute you come on here and you see a chat room full of the same people every day, and then something happens and poof, you're gone. Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Always. Chronic, get back here. Where did she go? I don't know, but oh my. I cannot find anything, and I mean nothing, that'll go with my D's. I'm looking. Some of these pictures I have cut up in here are really cute. That's cute. Tom somebody photo. There's a picture of a fish. Oh, Angela had us in stitches last night. She is hysterically funny. I hope to gosh her internet didn't crash. Because so we've been having weird weather here. Did you guys have that? It got like real bright outside. Sky was real bright. It was weird weather tonight, and then it went real dark. It was like blinding me coming in my windows. Debbie. Download. I'm going through all my little snippets over here and trying to find something that matches the two words I picked out. I like both of the words I got for D. I just gotta find what matches it. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut some more stuff up and do more of a variety. Ooh, that's crazy, Jamie. We had, like, we don't ever get tornado warnings here. Like, I don't even remember the last time I've seen a tornado warning here, if ever. We have tornado watches in, like, our old neighborhood. There was 2 ways to get out of it, thank goodness, because we had bad rain that hit one year, and it flooded one side of our neighborhood to get out. Like, we couldn't get out across the one bridge to get to town, like if we needed groceries or anything. But there was a back way that you went out of the neighborhood to get out. And that was the only one that was open. But the bad thing is there's no stores that way. You have to literally go over a bunch of old back roads to get back to the main roads. So it was like going out and you had to go up hills and then come out another side to get downtown just to get food. It was crazy. But FEMA did step in and they were like, you know, giving water and stuff like that to people who were, you know, stuck in the neighborhood, but you couldn't drink any of the water. And I remember my one dog, Benji, at the time, I missed my Benji. He was so cute. He, we had river rats come up the hill because of the river being flooded. And he was killing them outside in his little walk area. And I thought, oh my goodness, I told Mike, he's killing rats. And we were hoping he wouldn't get sick. I'm really worried about my neighbor. We have a young neighbor that lives behind me, and his mom was outside the other day. I sent a message to his Facebook, but I haven't heard anything, and I hope to God he's doing okay. So keep Josh in your prayers for me, please. He's a young kid in his 20s, early 30s maybe. He's not that old. And his mom said my husband was mowing grass. He seen him outside, and I don't know who started the conversation, but they said that he had brain damage from some kind of accident he was in, and he didn't have something taken care of, and he had a meltdown or something happened to him at work, and they put him in the hospital. So we're kind of hoping. He's a good kid. He comes out and, like, if he gets packages, sometimes they set him on the porch. We hide his packages till he gets home so nobody steals the stuff. And Mike had him watching out for me when we had our bed delivered because my husband worked so much. He didn't know if he would be here. Josh said he would help me get the mattress in the house if I needed help. And I left him potato soup in his mailbox. I made homemade potato soup and I took it over there because I made too much. It's the first time I ever made a recipe from a YouTuber. It was delicious. And I left it in. I said, I have too much, Josh. I contacted through Facebook. I said, how do you like potato soup? It's homemade. So I left him his mailbox. He says, that was really good. So sometimes if I overmake food, that's where I take it. And I hope he's okay, you know. Got to kind of watch out for your neighbors. Okay, Tammy, I don't have a picture of Harold. My husband would die if I did that. That would be funny. Okay, so the words are that I pick for D. It's got to be one or the other, and I got to find stuff in my little clippy things to go with it. I have the word dreams or the word dragon, and I don't have any dragon pictures. And if I have to pick what I dream about, if I put Harold on there, hubby wouldn't be happy. Not that I dream about Harold anyway, because I have no clue what the guy looks like. But still, that's funny. I would tell hubby, I got Harold in my dreams. But we'll take and... I don't know what to put on these. Oh, I don't even have a picture of an organized craft room. Now that would be a dream. That my craft room is already done and organized and finished. That would be cool. I have nothing in my clips. And where did you go? get back here. I got a lot of cute flowers. No, it's weird, but when I come to think of it, I don't think I get any advertisements with dragons in them. I don't see dragons a whole lot. Let me see. Yeah, some of them rats were bigger than the cat we had. They were huge. Where'd she go? Hold on. Angie's coming back. She won't be live though. She must have had some issues. So I guess you're stuck with my big mouth. Let me get back over here. Edge. So let's see here. I just don't see anything in here. That I dream about. It's sad, but I don't. I like this little saying here because it's got dreams in it, so I might use it as piece of the picture. Edge, welcome back. Are you having microphone issues, Missy? Uh-oh, what happened? Is your mic not working you? Let's see here. You're so funny. Welcome back, Ange. I don't have any pictures of that either. That's what I'm looking through, like everything, and thinking, you know, is it a craft supply picture I'm dreaming of? Is it a place I want to visit? I'm thinking of all those things, but I don't have any pictures to back it up. Oh my goodness, look what I found. Ah, she's gonna beat me. Hey, Scotty, look what I found. Don't cuss me, please. Ah, she hates frogs. I found a picture of a frog. I don't dream about frogs. I don't know. It's the second time a frog's come up in the live stream, Scotty. It better not have meaning. Oh, shoot. I hate it because I have a boxer. Sometimes I put my legs up on because I hate arthritis. And I can't because I put something on it tonight. So I might just have to stand up and stretch my legs. She hates our frogs. She just does not like them. So, Ange, what are you crafting tonight? What are you gluing with us? I found some cute Halloween paper. Oh, it's too bad I don't have a picture of a pumpkin pie, Sandy. I could dream of pumpkin pies all the time. I love pumpkin pies. Okay, so oh, here's one place. Talking about a dream place I haven't been to is Hawaii. I would like to go there at least once. My grandparents went there and they liked it. I had a friend that got married there. I found a saying and a place so far. Chat disconnected again, really? Are you guys seeing where it's disconnecting? Yay! A chronic video. No, it actually, I get a message over here and it says chat has disconnected. That was weird. It's the second time I seen it here. And when I was in Katie's live stream earlier, it did a like a chat disconnect. I don't know why it's doing that. Hey, Ange, this is how I feel sometimes. Look at that picture. Oh my gosh, the ghost. I like Halloween journals, but I only use them for the month of October. Another place I wouldn't mind going to is my dream vacation would be to go to Scotland for a month. Just want to disappear. I don't know. A lot of times, like if I go lay down at night and I can't sleep and my mind's going, my place in my head I like to go is a place where there's a waterfall. But I don't even have a picture of a waterfall. Every day is a chance to learn. That is so true. Well, there's another good place would be fun to visit would be Paris. Ooh. I got 2 places, Sandy. One of my favorite YouTubers actually got proposed to in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. It was so cool. If you ever watch Heatherland, I ain't doing it. Oh my gosh, I love her videos. She cracked me up. And I got to see her get her proposal, the shared wedding day. It was absolutely beautiful footage. She's funny. She really is funny. She comes on with her best friend and they do a skit, and oh my goodness, they are hysterically funny. Oh, Jamie, good night. Thanks for popping in. You better get some sleep. I got to go back and watch Michelle from earlier today, too. I didn't have a chance to watch her video today, or her stream today. Oh, looky what I found. A dragon ornament. That's so funny. That's probably the only thing I have that's a dragon in here, though. I wonder if the libraries are open yet. I haven't had a chance to go and see if our library's open since COVID. I know it was closed for a really long time. Another cute one. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see which one I decide to pick. I found another little dragon. I can't believe it. I didn't think I had anything dragon in here. I was wrong. That's kind of cute too. I wish I was a good painter. Okay, let's see what I have so far. We have a dragon here. And we have a couple little ornaments over here that I could cut around and we can make a dragon one. Or I'll let you pick. Or we could do dreams. And this one says, a friend shares yesterday's memories and tomorrow's dreams. I'll cut the sweet off and make it a dream card. And I can put a dream to be a painter. I like that little man. I can cut him out and stick him on there. I have a little Hawaii thingy and I have a little Paris thingy. Pick one. Which will we do? Dragons or dreams? In the meantime, I'm going to munch on some M&Ms. I want some chocolate. Mmm. Mmm. Yummy, yummy. Mmm. You want dreams? Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, could have stretched my leg out. Mmm. Oh my gosh, my leg does not like me right now. I hate arthritis. Okay. The dreams it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll put those away. I put sweet in there. I'm taking cut this little dude off. I like this little dude. He's cute. I think these came from the Bonner's Christmas ornaments that you can order. I get the magazine for Christmas. Scoot you out of the way. Have some more M&Ms. Here we go. I dreamed to be a painter in Paris. Look how cute this ornament would be. Wait a minute. Just stream right up. See, my camera's tuned in down here, Ange. I bet I have it on autofocus upstairs. But there's wine. You have a little card. You have your luggage. And that's a Christmas ornament. Look how cute that is. If I'm not mistaken, I think Bonner's is in Minnesota, isn't it? It's either Minnesota or Michigan. It's one of the M states. That is stinking cute for an ornament. I don't know. Paris might win. I might not have room for Hawaii. Let's see. I might have to cussy cut. Oh, I can't use these scissors to cussy cut. Hold on. I gotta break out the Weir Memory Keepers. These are my favorite cussy cutters. I like it, I think, because there's no holes on the Weir Memory Keepers, and I feel like you could get, like your hand motions, you get better. I don't know how to explain it. A better hold, I guess you could say. So we're going to cut this down. Got to make room for Hawaii. Don't you fall. Stay right there. We're not having a crap-a-lanch today. Okay. We can put, we're going to do a different type of arrangement with this one because I want the friends on there too. I like to sing. We're going to make it work. Cut this out. It's the only thing about when you make tiny stuff, you got to make room. Okay. That over there. I'm done with this piece. More M&Ms. Gotta take an M&M break. I don't have chocolate that often, so it tastes good when I do. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna do something different than normal. Stay there. Quit trying to fall. Don't need another mess today. Thank you very much. Hold on. I just know this crap-a-lanch is not going to listen to me. So I'm going to fix it before it happens. Why are you insistently trying to fall on me? Stack you up in an even place. Stay put. There. Put you in there too. Shh. Stay. Okay. I'm telling you, this just wants to be bad. I don't know. It's missing something. How about try this? Why do we got to be so picky when we craft? Why? Oh, crafters this bad. Like, it's got to be just right. It's got to be. Just go with the flow, high inch. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Quit trying to have a crafty lunch. This box is irritating me. Okay. Back to where I was. Crafty lunches trying to make me lose concentration. I'm going to use you here in a minute. Oh, Ange, this is what I was talking about. I have all 4 colors in one pad thingy. That's my favorite one. And no, this is not M&M mukbang channel. Okay. Here's my hyper juice. You guys drink this? Oh my God, I love this tea. Oh, it's so good. Me and my hubby's favorite tea. Okay. Now I'm done munching in your ear. So I want to kind of layer this a little better. So I'm going to scooch this off. I pretty much know how I want my layout to look. But I want a different background. So I'm going to take these scissors. And I'm going to do my favorite weaving in and out. I love doing this. You know, like when I'm watching other YouTubers craft and I see them like really love ripped pages, this in and out with the scissors gives me the same, oh yeah, instead of ripping. I like this little weavy thing. Even though I think the rip pages are cool too. But this is my favorite thing to do. Like I said, I never measure. So I'm going to have to do it a little bit again. I don't care if it fits exactly the card that I'm working on. It could be a little shorter. It doesn't matter. I just want it to fit. Like the yellow can outline it if it wants to. But I want this to fit on this card. Just want to cut it down a little more. A little more. Oh, I know. I love tea too. I don't drink that all the time either, though. My favorite drinks, I'd have to say on the weekends. And sometimes if like we order like sheets or something on the way home when my hubby comes home from work, he usually picks me up a root beer or a Sprite. But I try not to keep pop in the house because seriously, when I used to drink pop like a fanatic when I was a smoker. And as soon as I quit drinking the pop that I used to drink, I used to live on Coca-Cola. I lost 25 pounds, and that is no joke. My doctor, what did you do? Quit drinking Coke. And I can't drink it now anyways because my heart don't like it. So when we were kids growing up, my parents never let us have pop through the week. That was like a treat, you know. Friday night or Saturday night, the treat was you can have a little bit of RC was the thing growing up. And you can drink it in front of the TV with a snack. That was like a pleasurable thing. We didn't have pop all week. So, of course, we felt deprived when we were kids, so we had to make up for it when we were like in our teens and 20s and drink pop like there's no tomorrow. But I try to only have it when I'm like out. Like if we go to a family reunion or somebody's house or a party, then I would drink it, but I wouldn't buy it for the longest time because it's really terrible for you, but it's good. I like my root beer. And it's so funny because my grandsons, when they come here, you ask them, what do you want to drink? Root beer? Root beer? But my grandsons are the only two that love root beer. My granddaughters don't drink it, but my grandsons love it. I think that's so funny. They inherited it from me. And I love black licorice too. Oh my God, do I love black licorice. I was the only kid out of my siblings that loved black licorice. My mom would get all these cool jelly beans, and I knew nobody would touch mine because nobody else liked the black ones but me. I like them. Can't help it. Licorice tastes good. So I got to read, make sure there's no dirty words. Because you never know when the books are here. I just take books apart that are falling apart in my store. And sometimes they can be romance and you have, you know, like naughty little things on there. So I got to make sure they don't, or cuss words. I try to keep my crafts clean. Sometimes I'm going along and I'll see a cuss word. So I'm like, oh, this is a good place for a napkin. Got to put covers over it. But my favorite thing is I love milk. I have to have milk. And I asked my doctor one time, my daughter even asked, my oldest daughter, she goes, Mom, how come every time I eat pizza, I crave milk? And I said, I did the same thing. Every time I eat pizza or spaghetti, I want milk. And my doctor said that is perfectly natural because milk balances the acid in the tomatoes. I go, well, no wonder we crave it. So I like my milk with certain foods, and then I like I can't do Kool-Aid or anything like that. I haven't been able to do Kool-Aid in years. It gives me heartburn. And I like the orange Gatorade, but I can't have it at night because does that kill me with heartburn. I have acid reflux, so that stinks. And water. When I'm really, really thirsty, I just want water. And my favorite water is Nestle's Pure Life. I can't stand any other bottled water out there but Nestle's. I don't know why. It's like that Aquafina crap and all that gives me such a nasty aftertaste. Can't do it. Just can't do it. I think there was one, I can't remember if it was Kroger brand. I don't know. There was one water that was an off brand that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm picky on things. So we're going to do our little Paris dude over here in the corner. You know, I was looking up some waters on Google, like what was the best waters that's bottled, and some of them waters I've never even heard of. They don't have it here. They only have a few brands here. And then, but I try to get as much water in me as I can. I just have a hard time sometimes drinking water. So then my daughter recommended, you know, like if it's really hot out and stuff, she recommended those Hawaiian mixed drinks. And I'm like, oh my word, those things are so terrible for you. They taste good though, because you get like a grape flavor and a water flavor. I just wish, you know, sometimes it recommends, if you're looking at Google and you're like, how to get people to drink water that don't like to drink water, they'll say like put fresh fruit it and stuff like that. But I just wish they would come out with a liquid, just like, even if it's a pure fruit liquid, just something that you could just shoot into water just to give it a better taste. That's my problem. I hate the taste of water. I have such a hard time forcing myself to drink it unless I'm out in the sun, literally mowing the grass or doing something really hot. Then I want the water. But to just accustomize myself to I don't like the taste of water. It's horrible. But I've got this other drink I really, 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 really like. And I don't know how good some of this stuff is for you, because some of this stuff can be high in sodium if you're not careful. I really love the Body Armor, the mango. The orange mango drink tastes so good. It's delicious. All right, Deb, you have sweet dreams. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to do my letter D. There's something I don't have down here. I'm going to see if I can improvise to finish this. There's something else I wouldn't mind adding to this, because it is kind of like part of my dreams when I do have them. But that is stinking cute. All right, you have a good one, Scotty. I'll have to check out your video I missed. You're live earlier today. I don't have anything that looks like cotton. I might not be able to improvise, but how, you know, sometimes I think when you're on a cloud, I remember the first time I was ever on an airplane, I thought it was so stinking cool because they're so billowy. And when I think of dreams, I think of squishy cotton. And I don't have anything down here that's squishy. You just squishy cotton feel? I don't know. Ooh, this is really a pretty piece. Darn. It's too wide. Look how pretty this lace is. She really thought, look at how pretty that is. She put a lot of really cute snippets. Like I said, Christina's where it's at, buddy. She set me up with some really cute snippets. I guess I could put a piece of it on here. Maybe I'll just do a piece. Just so it's that billowy dream thing going on. That's cute. I like that. All kinds of goodies in this big old bag. So we'll put that right there. Love your face, Scotty. I don't know who started loving your face, but I think that's a cute line. Love your face, love your heart. How cool is that? That is cute. I like it. So, please tell me I didn't lose this teeny weeny little cap. I didn't. There it is. Okay. Look how cute. We get dreams. We get the little dude. We get the fluffy little piece of lace. And it says friends. See that? Friends. What's that say? Yeah, share yesterday's memories and tomorrow's dreams. Trying to get it to focus. Hold your hand steady, Tam. So the word dreams is on the bottom. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so old I'm shaking. But that's what it says. It's cute. So then with that being said, let's go in here and see. I know I've got I think I do. Ooh, look at this. Check this out. I have charms over here. And looky what I found. The Eiffel Tower charm. I was looking for a moon. And I found an Eiffel Tower. We probably could do both. But I don't know if I got a moon over here. And the plot thickens. It might be the Eiffel Tower because I don't know if I have a moon. I thought I did, but I'm not seeing it. I got charms missing too. I know I got more than this. I just don't know where they're at for the time being. So we're going to do the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so let me get my little handy dandy ball pen. and figure out where we are going to put this, which I think about right here would be cute. So we'll make the hole. Put the Eiffel Tower on it. Get on there. Come on. Get back through the hole. Where you at? Get up in there without jabbing yourself. Oh, come on. Get down there. There it is. Put this on here and lock it on. Then looky. We got the Eiffel Tower. Oh, isn't that cute? All right, Sandy, you have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I'm wearing everybody out. No. And then I'm going to take the edge of the card because I distressed the inside of it, and I'm going to do the outside of this particular card because I think it looks cool on this yellow. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? All you crafty cuties. Cutie patooties. Oh, good. It even caught a piece of that lace. So there I did. I went with the flow, Angela. And that's what my flow gave me. Scraps. Oh, what did you do to your hand? Did you hurt your hand? Then I take a paper towel and I stamp that out. And I'll put that aside. Put this in a little crafty extra box. And then this is where I'm keeping my Popular Mechanics stuff. So I'm going to put this back in here for further use later. Surgery. You had surgery? What did you have? Something like carpal tunnel or something? Ah, yeah. I've known some people that's run through stuff like that. It is painful. So now we have letter D. So let's see here. Up. Put alphabet. Oh my goodness, I cannot spell. What am I doing? We're going to call this alphabet scrap cards. So letter A was autumn. B was actually a B. C is care. It's drying. D is dreams. F is farm. A, B, C, D. Leave E blank. F, farm. This will help me keep track. So I happen to look through them all the time. We have G is garden. H is horse. We do not have a letter I. J is junk journal. J, and then we have K, not done. L, not done. M, not done. N is not done. O is not done. And P, we have pirate. So there's the P card. We do not have a Q. R, we have rainy day. And then over S, we have serenity. T is not done. U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. All the cards not done yet. You know, this would be a cool challenge, actually, for people that want to play along. Never thought of it till just now. Okay, you all have homework. Everybody that comes to the stream has homework. You all have to make alphabet cards. You can use cardstock, or you can use what I'm doing, these little note card type things, whichever's cheapest. Take your scraps, anything you cut from your junk mail, which is what I'm doing, and snippets, laces, whatever. And I want you to make alphabet cards. And then when you're done, you share them with me. Show them what you did. Yes, homework. Crafters homework. Oops. And there's no deadline. Oops. There's no pressure. When you're done, you stick them in Tammy's Passions on Facebook, my Facebook group, which is, it's like a free group, people. It's the most laid back group you'll ever be in. You can post when you're having a sale, even if it's the same day as me. I don't care. I'm a big supporter 100%. And when I mean support, I mean support. When you have something you're creating and you want to post it, you can stick it in there. I'll put the link in if I can get it. I don't know why I have a hard time finding a link for my Facebook group. I should put it in a memo pad. Hold on, let me get it over here. It's called Crafting Passions is what it's called. There's no rules. There's no swaps. There's really nothing going on in there. It's just fun. Post what you want when you feel like it. Let me see here. Crafting Passions. There it is. I have 99 members so far. They keep sticking around for a reason. I tried to close the group a couple times, but they don't want me to, so. How in the heck do you get a link? I'm so Here we go. Copy link. Wow. Took me a few different places to find it, but here it is. There you go. There's my Facebook group link. You know, we were talking about this, and I think it's sad because I was part of the makeup community before joining the crafting community. And they decided to create a Facebook page where we could all meet. And it's a blast because there's over 10,000 people there. And, you know, it's nice to have one group where everybody can go instead of 50 million groups. Like, I don't know why everybody has to have their own Facebook group for crafters. I don't get it. But some people, I guess, have different rules than others, and they didn't like it. And I was like, what is, you know, the divided states has become where people can't even have a group to meet and everybody just try to get along. You don't have to like people in the group. Just don't talk to them. But just a place where we can all post stuff and actually grow one group where everybody can meet would be so cool. So, you know, but I feel like I'm in so many groups, I can't even remember who the groups are anymore. Because it's like, you know, when they find out you're a crafter, you get all these invitations. And it's like, if you didn't have so many rules, we all could meet in one place. It would be so cool. It's awful. Yeah. Crafters United to Craft. Is it working though, Vanessa? It's just, I feel like, here, you can put your link in. I just feel like that everybody has to be in control. Like, everybody has to have their own group. And it drives me nuts. It's like, it just would be nice to have, well, it isn't even about being drama free. I mean, even if drama happens in a group, it's handled. You know, like, the one thing I love about the makeup group that they have, they talk to a person. If they show, like, a couple people got into an argument and one of the moderators is just like, stop, because if you don't, the next person that makes a comment on this thread, I'm going to just remove you from the group. But there was no animosity. It's how they have like 10,000 people in one group is so awesome because nobody else in that group has a group, is what I'm saying. Like, nobody has to have a Facebook page because we're all there. And I don't know why a crafter can't do that. They have like a bunch of moderators, you know, because 10,000 people is a lot of people. But it would just be nice to have one crafter have a bunch of moderators where you feel like you're there, but at the same time, make the rules not just be about you. And I noticed that's what a lot of the crafters do. They're like, well, when I have a sale, you can't post anybody else's links. That's stupid. You should be able to post anybody that's having a sale, whether it's your day or not. Or, I don't know. I just don't feel like they're supportive enough. They have their own private stream because they want to control the people in it. And it's not really about, let's find a place to craft. You know, I mean, drama wouldn't be in the dictionary if it's not going to happen. You can't control people. That's the whole point. They should be able to decide what sales they want to go to. They should be able to decide, even if there's 5 different sales the same day, let them decide, you know, or something like that. I don't know. I just find the crafting community worse than drama than the makeup community ever was. It's crazy. I see so much drama over here in the crafting community. It's ridiculous. And I thought the makeup community was bad. It isn't. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 cards yet. The only time I get irritated as far as when sales happen is if you set a sale and somebody purposely has one the same day to instigate problems. That's the only time I have a problem with sales, is when somebody does it on purpose, knowing somebody else is having one. That to me is that's instigating problems. But, like a random one on the same day is what I'm saying, not a planned one, a random one. I think that's an instigator. But as far as the rest of it, I don't know. I just play it by ear and do my thing and shop with people that I like and stuff. And I make up my own decisions of who I want to hang out with. I don't listen to what people tell me. I just do my thing. But I just feel like when you're in a crafting community on Facebook, it's horrible to be in so many crafting. I don't even know. Like, I literally have to go to my groups to even find out where the heck I'm at. The only groups that I really have kept track of, like, when I first started, I like how Junk Journal Junkies is set up, because they have a place where you can post a chat, a place where you can put your selling things, and a place where you can ask questions. I like that they have 3 different pages, because, every time you post, things get bumped fast, like an email, They're the only ones I know. I started with them first. That's the first Junk Journal group I ever joined. So I know they will always be a favorite of mine because of that reason. But, like, since I came into crafting and, like, we go in other people's sales and we've gotten to know other people, I'll get an invite to this person's group, invite to this person's group. And I'm like, oh my God, my head's spinning, people. Why do we have to have so many groups? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I try not to complain. It's just like a discussion, But it just gets to me, because I can't keep up with YouTube and all the other things I'm keeping up with. And now you people got me in, like, all these different groups, and I join because I try to be nice, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to be in all these groups. And I know I had a friend of mine here lately. She was so overwhelmed with it. She unjoined everything. She's, I can't handle it because there's so many groups popping up. She's, I just quit them all. She left them all. Just because it's just too much. And I think some people just get overwhelmed. I never realized how many plastic bags I had laying down here. So I went to clean up my store. I'm trying to clean up stuff, and it's like, wow, I have this. It's just too much. Too much. But it's a conversation. It's a conversation to have. Mine's probably the most laid back group. And then some people were saying, well, if you don't post at least 2 times a year in my group, then I'm deleting you. I said, well, then just delete me, because I'm not posting in your group because you demand it. I will post if I have something that I want to post. And right now, to be honest, in all the groups I've joined, I haven't posted a whole lot. Because I'm trying to get my craft room organized and my bookstore organized, and just every once in a great blue moon, you might see me post. Heck, I don't even post in my own group. Look, the last time, if you go to my group and you look at how often I post in it, I did have a couple trolls enter it, so I have it set to, I think I only have 1 moderator in there, but a lot of stuff has to be approved. But these 99 people have been hanging in here, and it's like, I don't know why we don't do anything. But I have 5 days ago. And then before that, I posted July 15th. It just gets to show how much I don't post. And then I had my back to school giveaway posted July 13th. And there's another YouTuber called Betty Vanderwall that's really sweet. She posts the links to her videos on YouTube in here. She's fun to watch. She made like bird feeders and different things. It was really cute, something different. And then before that, July 3rd. Like every time somebody has a sale, I try to get it in there. And then it was like a June 26th. Like I hardly ever post in here. Just every once in a while. If I'm in a sale and I want to share it out or two, because sometimes I'll be in a sale on my computer and one on my phone. And it's like 4 sales is the most I've ever done in one day at once. Oh, you want to talk about a migraine? I have the Chrome browser, the Firefox browser. I have 3 different browsers on my computer upstairs and 2 down here. So what I do is I can pull up as many Firefoxes as I want. So I will have my phone, I will have 1 sale running. I pull up 3 Firefoxes or 2 Firefoxes in a Chrome. It just depends on my computer. And I'm running all your sales at the same time. Like literally 4 sales. And my husband's like, I don't know how you handle that. I mean, because I feel like a switchboard operator. If you're trying to listen to everybody. And at the same time, I'm trying to craft something to keep my hands busy while I'm listening. And it's terrible when they like 2 of them will have something I'm interested in. And then all of them tend to have a giveaway at once. It's horrible because you're trying to scramble and stick your number in for every single one of them. Only if you purchase. I only like to do giveaways if I purchase. I don't like doing the giveaways if I haven't bought anything. So that's what I try to do. And I know that there's some sellers out there that'll be like, I don't care if you purchased or not, put your number in. That's fine. But I still feel like make something for me to buy from you. But it's funny. Uh-oh. The meathead's home. Angela left. She's not here to torture my husband. What do you want? What do you want?
Food?
What do you want? We'll go get some.
I'll eat down every now
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Here, there's a piece of wallpaper.
and then. I'll eat some.
Whatever, Mike. You know that my nights are busy. Last night wasn't supposed to happen, but these tonight and tomorrow night are my regular nights. Every Wednesday I do my lives. Don't cause me grief on my live stream or I'll spank you in front of YouTubers. He's always like, where's my food at? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. We need to go grocery shopping. I have stuff up there to make dinners. I just don't have the rest of the recipes. And I said I do my Wednesday lives every Wednesday. Tomorrow night I'm busy with a crafter in private that I craft with every Thursday. Unless she cancels or I cancel for some reason. I'm always busy every Wednesday and Thursday. Men need to learn how to cook from their mothers. My dad loves to cook. Katie had a nice sale tonight. And Mary Just Mary had a nice one tonight too. They had some really cool stuff. I gotta go back and finish watching. My dinners, my M&Ms, and my tea. Taste iced tea the way it was meant to be. Brewed from real tea leaves. Fresh picked, carefully dried, and expertly brewed. Pure leaf is never made from powder, so you can enjoy the delicious taste. Sorry, I'm stuck on my teeth. Of real brewed iced tea in every bottle. That's probably why I like it, because it's so good. There was another lady on here with her. I think it was her daughter-in-law. She goes by Nana Tinker or Nana. I'll have to get her channel link. But she had live sale. Let me put this in here. And I was excited because I bought something different off of her channel that I can't wait to try. I've never made tea from leaves. So I thought this was really cool. And she had a pretty good deal on this item. I think I met her in, if I'm not mistaken, I think she was under Locker Nuts or Mr. Buys a Lot. She was under one of those channels and I met her in there and we started talking in the stream. So I subscribed to her channel. Here she is, Nana Tink Treasures. And she does auctions with some really cool items. Like it's random. She goes like, she had like a vintage Snoopy, was it lunchbox? It was plastic. She had a Barbie DVD set. I mean, it's like kid oriented and adult. And then she had these Italian roasted pods for coffee. And I bought those for my hubby because he likes espresso type coffee. I can't have caffeine, so I can't drink them. I'm lucky to even drink this tea and it's not too bad, but I got to watch my caffeine intake. And she had this Borum. Is it Borkum? Or let me see if I can pull it up. It's like a tea brewer thing. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Bodum tea. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's Bodum tea. I'm sorry. It's called BODUM ASSAM tea press. And it looks like a teapot. I've never seen these before. And they're online for like $11.99, $35. I don't know. It's all different prices. It just depends on where you get it. But in the center of it, it's got this press. And if you use tea leaves, it's got instructions with it where you push it down and then you let your tea steep. And I cannot wait to try this. Like, not just for tea, but I want to use this and see how tea dyed papers comes out because I've never tea dyed papers yet. I've only coffee dyed. Just want to see what happens. But I got it off of her for like $4, $4 or $5 in her auction, and it's like $11.99 to $35.87 on here. So I can't wait to try it. I got that in the mail, and I got those roasted tea pods. It's Italian roast coffee. But it's really cool because you never know what they're going to pull up. They always got like some cool random items. What can't you afford? Oh, the vertigo, yeah. Too many people at once is hard. I only paid $4 for it. What do you mean you can't afford it? Like I'm saying, it's not about the tea. It's about checking her channel out for random stuff that you can get for cheap prices. So that's how I want to do it. Well, there's different ways. Like my mom used to make sun tea, and there's some people who use tea bags. They say the tea bags though aren't really the best way to drink tea. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. I don't know how much the tea itself costs when you buy it by tea leaves. I know that my grandmother used to drink Sanka coffee. Oh, it was so nasty. She would put hot water in it, and then she would stir it to get the coffee going, but then she would have to wait a while to drink it because all the grounds would have to go to the bottom of the cup. I can't stand grounds in my drinks. That's like so gross. So I don't know. Like I've never used regular tea. I've always had it in tea bags because I don't like stuff floating in my drink. So it's going to be interesting to try it out and see what happens. I do like breakfast. Breakfast smoothies are good. I do like those. Those are awesome. I'll go and get different blackberries and strawberries and different things and mix it up with some yogurt and some juice. Oh, and I don't mind almond milk. I don't like the non-sweetened almond milk, but it's not bad. It doesn't have a bad flavor to it. I'm not a nut person. Like I don't really like peanuts, but almond milk's not that bad, especially when you put it in a smoothie. But I do like yogurt, and I can say that yogurt does it. I don't know what it is. Like you got to really watch the yogurt you eat though. There's only one here locally in our stores that doesn't have aspartame in it. I try to stay away from aspartame. So when I read the fine print, I think there was only one yogurt here that doesn't carry it. So I will get that yogurt, but I noticed a difference in my body when I use it. Like it makes you feel better. I can't explain it. But I do like yogurts. I think some yogurts are really good. Somebody was saying they heard something bad about tofu lately. I haven't researched it. I don't mind tofu either. I like tofu. But I like it mixed. Like I don't like the spongy kind. I like it when you get it in a block and then you can flavor it. And there's an Amy's dinner, organic frozen dinner, where you get tofu, spinach, a little piece of tomato to the side, and it's got hash browns in it, and you mix it all together and you only put it in your microwave for 5 minutes. I absolutely love that dinner with tofu, and it's so good. But my husband said he heard that there was something in tofu that wasn't good for you. And I haven't heard anything about tofu being bad. But I watched a YouTube video on how tofu is actually made. It's interesting. It says, tofu is high in protein and many health nutrients. Eating tofu may protect against a variety of health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. So I don't understand why they're saying it's bad for you, because I haven't had no problems with it. But what I like doing with my tofu, if you get it in a block plain, tofu takes on any flavor that you want to flavor. So like Asian people use it with whatever they're doing and it mixes through. But I like soft tacos. So what I take is and do with my tofu is you can buy the taco flavoring separate to the side. when you make soft tacos, you can get that extra powdered packet. They have it at Walmart in boxes. So what I do is I pick up an extra packet, and I like mixing the actual taco flavoring into the tofu. And I love it. I love tofu. But there's two different kinds of tofu, though, that people don't realize. When I first bought tofu at Kroger's in the organic section, it was like a sponge. And I'm all about texture. Like I can't do Jello and I can't do soggy bread. And the tofu that they were selling was like covered in liquid. And I'll never forget the first time I brought it home. I'm thinking, we paid a lot of money for it because it's not cheap. And I was like, oh my God, this is so soggy and gross. And on the directions, it said you're supposed to keep it underwater. Like when you store it, you're supposed to keep it in a plastic container covered with water. I did not like that tofu at all. Now, when I went to another store, I forced myself to eat it because I made it with things I could tolerate it, but I wasn't a big fan. And then when I tried the Amy's frozen dinner, I'm like, well, they're not, it's frozen. They're not, keeping it in water where it's soggy. So then I found it in Respecs, and it was like a butter block. Like it was just in a plastic, but there was no water. There was no liquid around it whatsoever. And it was like a harder block. And I thought, now this I can deal with because there's no sogginess to it. So I put it in I cook with light olive oil, virgin olive oil, and I put some in the skillet, and I cut part of the block up of tofu until I had little pieces. And then I threw in, a little bit of the seasonings from the taco sauce. And then I stirred it up and stuff. And I took it and put it in a little bowl just to taste what it tastes like. Because to me, I think tofu is good, like on top of a salad, or if you got cheese or whatever. And I like mixing it with stuff. So I like tofu. It's just all in how you make it, though, and how it's stored. But I got this list. It's not going to fit on here. Let me see. Am I friends with you on Facebook, Vanessa? Let me check. I started studying certain things because I'm lacking certain vitamins. And I wasn't like, I don't know. I'm not a person to break down everything in diets. I think there's a lot of counting calories and all that crap. I don't have time to do all that. So what I started doing is just making a list of this and then just trying to learn the servings. But I found this on the internet, and to me, this was way more beneficial. I can find it. Where in the heck is that list? Oh, I'm on the wrong message. Wait a minute. But I shared this with a couple people online, and they were like, thank you so much for finding it, because they were trying to figure out certain things too. I mean, you might know all this stuff. I don't know, but I'm just exploring different venues over here. It's too long to fit in chat. Let's see if I can find you. Find your link. I don't even know if I'm in your Facebook group. Wait a minute. Did you post your Facebook group in there? Yeah, you did. There it is. Oh, crap. I can't never go through YouTube. Vanessa, I'm going to have to do it through the other way. I don't know what it is, but when people put... Let me copy and paste it. Hold on. Let me see if this will go in chat first. Probably too long. It is. I knew that was going to happen. I can never click on Facebook links in YouTube and join a group because for some reason I have a default that's not the Facebook I want to use to join a group. I don't know why it does that. Because I have 2 different Facebook pages and I don't ever join groups in the other one because I'm never in it. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. I'm finding you, Vanessa. There you are. I'm pending. So what you'll see is my bookstore page. And every time I try to join a group, for some reason, it takes me to my name, and I don't want my name. Because I'm never in that page. So I have to find you through Facebook because for some reason I'm defaulted. Then no matter what I'm under, it takes me to that for some reason. It's really weird. There you are. I found you. Now I get to bug you with a message. There's the Vanessa. And here is the message that I was sharing with people that I like because this has helped me tremendously. Like my mom, she did Weight Watchers and all that where she had to weigh her food and this and that and the other. And I just don't want to do it. Like I'm lazy when it comes to stuff like that. I don't have time to plug into my phone every single thing I'm eating and all that crap. I rather just know what I'm supposed to have for what vitamin and then figure out the food and then go from there. And I just sent it to you through Facebook. This is Messenger. This is what I found. And this just helps me more because I lack vitamin D. So I'm on a vitamin D pill because it was like really low because they do my blood work. And so this here, I can go down the list. Like when I'm having leg cramps, people are always saying, you know, get bananas. Well, bananas is just not enough. It's not helping. So I started looking for some other stuff. And I was surprised when I saw potassium. Like what's under it besides eating the same thing all the time. So I'm trying to bring more of a variety to what I eat. Because a lot of times, like I told my daughter, it'd be nice if you could type in all your favorite foods. And I don't care if it's junk food, bread, good food, vegetables, everything. It'd be nice if they come out with an app. You could put all your favorite foods in it and they can poof a menu for your day without me having to go and looking at the list. Because when I used to look at my mom's Weight Watchers books, I don't like uncooked vegetables. I can't stand uncooked carrots and things like that. I want to plug in the things I like and find out what's good and what's not. And then do it that way. Because to me, that narrows it down a lot easier than flipping through their foods. They go, if I don't like this, okay, that whole menu's shot for the day because I might as well just sit here and starve because I don't like anything on it. Because I know, like, my daughter was like, nuts and seeds. I don't like nuts. I don't like seeds. The only nut that I like that I could actually tolerate is a walnut or peanut butter. So I want to be able to plug in, like, I do like fish, and they say that omega is good for you. I like fish. I like cod, and one of the things I love to eat when I go out to, like, Eaton Park is I love their Nantucket cod. It's awesome. So I would rather, like I said, plug in what I like, and then, you know, figure out menus of what to put together. Because I know, like, they have one of her friends got on that Atkins diet, and she actually was smart what she did. She went on it for like a few years just to see if it worked, and they provided all of her meals. Was she started writing down the portions and what was mixed together in the Atkins meals, and she learned how to eat that way. She lost weight and was really feeling good because it's the combinations of what foods you're putting together. And she learned how to do it through that diet. And then she canceled it because once she figured out what she had to do, and that's where I think the problem is. People don't know how to put the right foods together because they're not plugging in. They're watching somebody else's menu. They're not plugging in their own foods, if that makes any sense. And I think it would be cool to do that. Because some of these foods on some of these menus, I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, I can't even find some of these ingredients in my stores. So it makes it complicated sometimes when you go to shop. And then another piece of advice was, she has a friend who shops, and he said to her, he went to school for this and everything because he was studying how to eat healthy and things. And he told her, usually when you're in a store, another way you can minimize if you don't know what to eat, look at the ingredients on the back of your packages. And if it's over 11, then it's probably bad for you. He said, because when you go to the produce and you buy an apple is what an apple is. There's no other ingredients. It's an apple. So you get one. So he says, when you go and you look at some of these packages, you'll see like a crap ton of stuff and you don't even know what it is. And he refuses to shop. He buys all his food online and he makes sure it's all healthy and fresh type foods or he won't eat it. And he is so thin and so in shape. And he's like, I don't know. He's like 8 years older than I am, and he looks good because he just knows how to work it. So we started doing that a little bit too, like looking at the ingredients on the back of things just to see how many ingredients was in things. And if it's too many, we don't buy it either. Like this tea, for instance. This is what's in it. There's 3 ingredients in this tea that's listed. And then, of course, you got to make sure your food doesn't hide the ingredients too. But this has got brewed black tea, sugar, and citric acid. That is all that's in this tea. There is 0 fat, 0 sodium, which is really good. The total carbs is 38 grams in this. Total sugars is 38. And then it says, including 38 grams of added sugars is 76% and protein 0. So, but that's it. That's all that's in this. So it's like not cool or what? So I thought that was cool. So this is kind of like what we've been working on. Me and my husband talk about this stuff when we go shopping. So we're kind of like working on this type of stuff. And then my niece, she has chickens. So we get farm fresh eggs. The brown eggs. And let me tell you, I see a difference. When I go in, we were buying the white store-bought eggs. I have no clue what they're shooting our foods up with. But I swear, every time I eat stuff that's not fresh farm eggs, I'm like running to the bathroom. I have a bad belly ache and I'm running to the toilet. And that's not to be ignorant. It's just the truth. We bought 2 dozen of brown eggs off her, and I never had any problems with her fresh eggs at all. I told my husband, we're sitting here eating breakfast, And I don't feel like I'm sick to my stomach. I don't feel like I have to run to the toilet. You know what I mean? It's crazy how much, because we don't know what they're putting into our food when you're getting it in the grocery store. So we've been going more towards the organic ways and fresh ways. And we're surrounded by farming areas too. So we can try to get as fresh as we can because they have a farmer's market in a couple places here. So that's what we've been doing, is checking out fresher foods because it makes you feel better. Okay. Let me get back here. I know, that's so sad. You're okay. You're fine. Prayers sent your way, and I hope you have a good I hope you have a good obituary writing, because they are so full of memories. I know when my grandmother's was read, I was really shocked when I heard her obituary read, because when they did it, it was so cool. They talked about what her life was like on the farm. They would say, Mom would get up on Sundays. She would get up early in the mornings and she wouldn't go to bed until it turned dark. Every Sunday, something about one day she would get up, she would bake homemade biscuits, and then she had a specific wash day of the week so that by Sunday, because they didn't have dryers back then, they didn't have all those luxuries. They would leave all the clothes hang up to dry so that they would have their Sunday best. Her obituary and eulogy was so awesome. When they did it, it was crazy. Because it showed you a side of her like we never got to see, that her kids shared. But it was really interesting because I'm like, oh my gosh, that was my grandma's life. Like, I knew she was on a farm, but I didn't know like every time of the day what she did. So it was interesting. But anyways, I hear pacing upstairs. I didn't get to have dinner with hubby last night. And he was just like, you left me up here with no to eat by myself, because he's a little whiner. So I'm going to go up and keep him company while he eats his dinner, because he works until right before midnight when he comes home. So that's his dinner time. He's got my schedule all messed up. So for everybody that came in to join the crafting session, that's good. Oh, that's so sad, Vanessa, but that's a good thing. Always cherish those memories, So I'm going to go keep him company before he whines again tonight. And I have to give him a little cheese with it. So everybody that came in tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. And last night too, because you guys are incredible on here. This was really fun lives. And I will see you soon. I don't know when I'll be back to do a live, because I got to get some more videos done. But I like it because I can be here as long as I want, and there's no more 20-hour cutoff, because I paid for StreamYard now, and I can come and bug you. And you can come bug me. So whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're having a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.